Welcome back to Marrying Trainer Keep It Simple podcast. Before we dive into today's transformative topic, I'd like to thank our incredible sponsors who make this show possible. And a special shout out to onboard101.com /marrying trainer. It's your one-stop educational platform for fitness and nutrition. And don't forget the other sponsors: Identity IQ for protecting your credit, Pink Lotus for women's health, and the Marrying Trainer Healthy Family Recipe ebook. Check them all out at marryingtrainer.com. So let's get this show on the road. Great morning. And again, we're talking about resilience. Today, we're going to dissect it. We're dissecting resilience. And the question would be, what is it? What is resilience? Resilience is the grit to go from setback to comeback. And an example of that is, let's just say you skipped your workout, you skipped a week of workouts, and you either can get discouraged or you could see it as a nudge to recalibrate your routine. And that goes into why I'm talking to you about the importance of onboard101.com /marrying trainer. And it's one thing to bounce back knowing how to bounce back. That requires education. And that's where onboard101.com /marrying trainer comes in. And it's not just a fitness program, it's a comprehensive 12-chapter course. An example is like fad diets, extreme workouts that may give you quick results, but they're not sustainable and they can even harm you. Onboard 101, it teaches you science, nutrition, and exercise. And so you understand what truly works for your body. Because if you're not educated on what works or what doesn't, the definitions for some of the things you do, you're just being told to do a program and you don't know the right questions or terms that making sure that you are on point. And our next sponsor, we have Pink Lotus. Women, you don't have to suffer in silence. Ladies, resilience also involves addressing unique health challenges you face. And with Pink Lotus, you don't have to suffer in silence. Their range of women's health products empower you to take control of your well-being. And our next one are the sponsors: Identity IQ. Guard your credit and your identity. So being resilient, also in that field, it means protecting yourself from the setbacks. Identity IQ safeguards your credit and your identity. And you can focus on what matters the most, living your life to the fullest. And another thing about being resilient is our Marrying Trainer Healthy Family Recipe book. You know, food plays a huge role in resilience. My Healthy Family Recipe book offers recipes that don't just taste good, but also fuel your body and mind. So, how do you start building resilience? First, educate yourself. Educate yourself on onboard101.com /marrying trainer. Protect yourself with Identity IQ. Nourish yourself with Marrying Trainer Healthy Family Recipe ebook. And women, take control of your health with Pink Lotus. Visit marryingtrainer.com for all these resources. And I also just want to emphasize here about being resilient, because I've been talking to a lot of people over this past week, doing programs, talking to people out of state, actually, also. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not here to knock anybody's program, but what I do see for most of the programs I've seen people on, they hit a plateau and then they don't know what to do. They don't know how to get back on track. The workouts are so exhausting, and the meal planning, the the, the nutrition, the caloric intake is so low that eventually you're going to hit a wall. You're going to hit that wall. You're going to be worn out. You're going to be tired, pretty much exhausted. And then and that's the part about you'll lose your resilience, because that is only going to be temporary. And that is why I'm emphasizing why you need to educate, why you need to understand what's between weight loss and fat loss. Because most people concentrate on the scale and, oh, I'm 200 and now I'm 150, but I don't feel like, I know I lost when I look at clothing, but I don't feel or like I want to look. And that's because you went at it from the scale point of view, and you didn't look at holding on to as much lean muscle tissue as possible. You're going to need to revamp your nutrition plan. There is no pill, there's no potion. And that goes back into staying resilient and being on a program that can be realistic for you, also something that you're going to actually do and be, because this is supposed to be fun. Transforming yourself is supposed to be fun. Also, you're going to have moments where you just like, you know what, I don't know if I can do this. And then you have moments and days where you know that you're losing body fat. Get your skin caliber. Look at how your clothes are fitting on you. Look at that you might be losing inches instead of losing weight on the scale, because you may be replacing with lean muscle tissue. Lean muscle tissue will metabolize fat a lot quicker than you just dropping weight. Which, part of that dropping weight is, look, this is a pound of fat. This is a pound of muscle. Which one do you want? In all my years of my experience in telling people, I get all the questions about, is it too much food? I can't eat like that. So you eat very little and you don't get the results you want. You'll get the results initially, but you're losing a lot of lean muscle tissue, which is important. And you can get to the point where it just overwhelms you, stresses you out. You'll start missing workouts. And my other advice to people, stop working out every day. If you want to fast track your process, 4 days a week. And if you're on the other days, you just want to do some walking, you want to do some light cardio, you can, but you cannot exhaust your body 5-6 days a week and expect that you're going to get results. It won't happen. You're going to hit a wall. It will not happen for you. And the thought process I want to leave you guys with, and I want you to be able to understand that this is about your health, not about trying to be or look like someone else. You want to be the best version of yourself. And that does require putting in some work. If you look at when I started talking first, it was a picture of. That was me being resilient. And I could not get my body fat the way I wanted to, gain the muscle I wanted to, until I started eating. But I had to break my food down. Carbohydrates, protein, fats, fiber. A lot of people are missing those. You think, by eating under 1,200 calories, that's going to put you in the best shape of your life. It will not happen for you like that. You will not feel like you think you will. Was one time I was eating 6-8 meals a day, and I was carrying around 4% body fat. 4% body fat. Look, I've been at this for a long time. I've trained many women, many men. And if you follow the program, success will come. But you cannot be so anxious where you start doing stuff that's to the detriment of your results. I'm getting ready to come up with a 6-week transformation program. I will make it easier, make it affordable, and I'm going to follow you along the way. just to make sure you get what you're saying. If you follow what I'm telling you, you will not run into those walls, hitting those plateaus. Let's follow a path of trying to be, but understand the journey. And if you follow the journey, I guarantee that you will embark upon the type of results that you could only imagine. Let's think about your safety. Let's think about your health. You know, the gym is a place to spark that love for training, but you don't get results in the gym. You get results outside of the gym, and that comes with your nutrition. And that is why I am really harping on board 101.com/Marion Trainer, because you're gonna have to get educated. You're gonna have to educate yourself in order to follow the plan that you want. And I'm telling you, if you're not educated, if you don't educate yourself about this, you'll be lost. You'll be yo-yo dieting. You'll be running from one thing to, because everybody's out there trying to promise you 20 pounds in 20 days. Don't worry about working out hard, and don't worry about eating where you're going to get that results. And that's a lie. That is a bold-faced lie. You will not turn your body into a fat burning machine by starving yourself or by going in the gym and exhausting yourself all the time with the type of workouts that some of these people give you. Some of them tell you don't have to work out at all. Now I'm at this point now, I'm really fed up with these fads. You know, everybody's jumping on the bandwagon because they have this delusion that they're delusional about thinking that they're going to lose 50, 60, 70, 100 pounds. But most of that weight you lost is muscle. Muscle is your insurance policy for your skeletal bones, to protect you, to burn that body fat that you so crave to get off your body. Now, I'm real passionate about this. I talk to people all the time. And I'm not going to tell you anything to hurt you. If anything, my job is to educate you. And if you feel like whatever you're doing is working for you, continue to do it. Continue on doing it. But I can tell you, you won't be happy in the end. And whether you decide to follow any of my programs, that's neither here nor there. I know it works. But follow something that's going to lead you to a better, healthy you. And you can't be doing things that are detrimental to the process. I haven't been in this business over 27 years, training myself, getting the results that I've got just by quick fixes. There are no quick fixes. I need you guys to wrap your mind around that. You want to be the best version of yourself, not the best version of what somebody else says. I want you to be the best version of yourself. I want a continued journey of being my best. I can look back at what I've done, what I've accomplished, and I'm motivated by it. But I still have work to do. And I want you to wrap your mind around being resilient. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. If you miss a day at the gym, get up the next day and go. Don't keep building excuses. And as I told you in previous podcasts, excuses are tools of incompetence. And those who specialize in them very seldom, if at all, accomplish anything. I need y'all to get on board. I need y'all to be like, let's do this. Let's get ready. Let's get our mind right. The road to 1,000 miles starts with the first step. The first mile. Understand what I'm saying, because right now I'm at that point where I'm seeing people, I'm seeing them, they get on these programs and they drop the weight, but then they hit a wall. I want you to be happy and healthy. That is the only way you should want to be. If you think the number on the scale is going to make you happy when you're eating up muscle, you will be a version of what they call skinny fat. Let's stop looking for the easy way out and look for the best way out. Look, I've said enough. At the end of the day, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? I'm Marion Trainer. I appreciate your time. Like, this is on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. I'm starting a movement, and I want this movement to be you're empowered. You feel empowered. Work with me. Help me help you. Y'all take care.